it's your big brother K Reno, man, representing with the homie Boi RECKLESS as always, man. And the Reckless Talk podcast, y'all better get up on it, man, straight up. Peace and love.
From the heart of Texas, where the barbecue smoke drifts across wide open skies and the beat never stops, comes a voice both fearless and funny. Meet Tee Phenomenon, the very first hip-hop comedic rapper this state has ever seen. Tee Phenomenon flips the script on family dinners, weaving tales of overbearing uncles, backyard barbecues, and the one cousin who always brings the weed. His songs are an honest, hilarious take on everyday problems. Stories that will have you nodding your head and clutching your sides in tears of laughter. Tee drops Big Booty Hunter, a chart-busting anthem, and when you need a pep talk with attitude, Don't Be a Bitch About It offers life lessons with a bounce you can't resist. He's no rookie to the stage. Tee Phenomenon has opened for the Swishahouse crew, K Reno, Little Flip, Paul Wall, Zero, and Devin the Dude. He even hit the road with Afro Man, lighting up every venue from Austin dive bars to Las Vegas block parties. Tee Phenomenon is more than a rapper. He's a storyteller, a comedian, a family man, and the funniest truth teller Texas has ever produced. Get ready to laugh, groove, and relate like never before. Connect with Tee Phenomenon on Instagram and Facebook at Tee Phenomenon.
Every morning to keep my skies blue. I smoke my weed every morning, so I don't slap the shit out of you. And if I run out, there's no worries. The plug stays right by school. I smoke my weed every morning, so I don't slap the shit out of you. I smoke weed to keep my ass off the ground, because when I'm on the ground I'm always greeted with frowns, and my positivity don't mix a negative now. So up in the closet, raping clouds of rare reside. And I'm tired of waking up, working, paying bills on the daily, doing shit for others while I drive myself crazy. I've been feeling like I'm chilling with the groundhog lately. Always stuck up in the loop and never making any changes. So while I'm stuck to oblige by your rules, there's one or more rules that I won't break for you. I smoke my weed every morning to keep my skies blue. I smoke my weed every morning, so I don't slap the shit out of you. And if I run out, there's no worries. The plug stays right by school. I smoke my weed every morning, so I don't slap the shit out of you.
I smoke my weed every morning. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This your boy Reckless Talk with the Reckless Talk Podcast, Reckless Talk Sports Podcast, Reckless Talk Management Promotions, A1 Music Empire, Houston City Beat. We are the storytellers of Houston. Man, y'all see who we got in the house, man. It's the Big Booty Hunter Tee Phenomenon is back, man. It's been a minute. Before we get to that, though, we got to give a big shout out to our sponsors first and foremost. So in saying that, big shout out to Otto's Root Beer, the greatest root beer on earth. Old school family recipe from the 1950s. Always support local. Then, of course, we have J-Rack Distribution and LLC, Iron Horse Rock Bar Music Lounge, and the greatest burgers on earth, Smash Wagon. Just voted best burgers in Southeast Texas, so definitely go give them a try at their new location with indoor seating located at 2140 Calder Avenue, Beaumont, Texas. Man, we truly appreciate everyone tuning in. We are live on YouTube, YouTube Music, and Facebook. So if you're rocking with us on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. Go ahead and share. If you're rocking with us on Facebook, hit the like button, the love button, share. If you're rocking with us on YouTube Music, truly appreciate you guys. My podcast goes where you go. Man, it's saying that. What's up, T? What is going on?
Not too much, man. A lot, actually. Man, just getting ready to gear up. You obviously, you know.
You know what, man? Real quick, man. Let's take a moment of silence, man, for Mr. Charlie Kirk. He just was unalived at Utah Valley State. You know what I mean? Regardless of what you believe in, what you don't believe in, what you agree with him, what you didn't agree with him, man, he wasn't supposed to go out like that. You know what I mean? So I just want to take a moment of silence. You know what I mean? Good man, good father. I didn't agree with a lot of shit he said, but he wasn't supposed to go out like that. This literally just happened not even 2 hours ago. So,
right.
Okay, we're back. Tee Phenomenon, Big Booty Hunter. What up, A-Real? We got A-Real in the house. A1 Music Empire.
A-Real?
You know what I mean?
Ain't seen in a minute, homie. How you doing?
That boy putting in some work. Hey, that boy putting in work right now. Talking about putting in work. You've been putting in work, man. Shit, you about to open up for Zero next week. Let's start with that.
Shoot. September 20th. Y'all are free. Well, I don't know if supposedly it's a sold out venue. So if you can find a way to get in there, try to come out and show some love. Everybody loves Zero, so you know that's my favorite. So gotta open up for the big homie Zero.
Big facts.
Yeah, Scout Bar, appreciate y'all. KO, thank you, man. Always looking out for me, man.
Shit, that's one thing. Excuse me, KO always looking out, man. A lot of people know who you are. A lot of people know about the national tour and, you know what I mean, just T, who T is, you know what I mean? But you done grown so much, you know what I mean, since the last time you've been on the show, since the last time we actually had a real sit down, you know what I mean? I've grown so much. So it's saying that, man, tell everybody, who is Tee Phenomenon? Who is Terrence?
Well, Terrence is, well, I've spoken this before, little country boy that's not in the country, obviously, no more. So, you know, I'm out in the city now doing my thing. I should have been doing music a long time ago, from what I've been told by a lot of people. But here I am now doing it in my late 40s. And, it's a tough game to hop in when things are a lot different now. So, obviously for me to try to get into it now and still be able to manage to put a smile on people's faces, I'm obviously doing something right. So with that being said, if you got a dream or something you've been thinking about doing, do it, because you never know where it might take you, man, for real.
And I'm a back door on that, man. It's facts, man. Never give up. You know what I mean? T is a walking testimony, man, and what he's accomplished. You know what I mean? T, tell the people when we first met, when I first had you on my show over 2 years ago, what did you tell me? What are we gonna do?
I did say the first ever show podcast I ever been on, the day of my life, I didn't know what I was doing, what I was saying, but I did have that feeling and that strong feeling in my gut. I said, hey man, I turned to Jay, I said, hey man, in a year or two from now, we're gonna be on the road doing tours and stuff. And I hope you're ready for it. And I don't know if he took me serious or not that day. But I mean, after I kind of like, I've been on him every day since the day I met him about doing stuff. And I think that's what's got us where we at now. Because, hey, without the perseverance and somebody showing that they want to go that route and putting the effort in, it goes a long way. So, like I say, that's another thing. If you got something that you want to do, man, just stick to it and go with it. And you could be like us right now, sitting in front of a podcast talking about the stuff we done did over the last 2 years since we known each other. And man, it's been a lot.
Yo, facts. Big facts, man. Yeah, well, I remember when he told me that. And I believed him. You know what I mean? I believed him I knew he had that drive, the determination, but I didn't believe it would happen as fast as it did. You know what I mean? Like literally
I was on
9 months after that episode, we started booking for the Afro Man tour. You know what I mean? And 11 months later, on fucking tour with Afro Man. You know what I mean? So, like I said, T's the perfect example of never give up. And if you truly believe in what you do, you know what I mean, go for it. You know what I mean? I've seen him put in some work. You know what I mean? We got A-Real on here. We got Dusty tuning in, man. They had 2 other artists, the same thing. You know what I mean? Put in some work. And I got to tell people, man, you never know who's watching. You know what I mean? Whether you got one person in the room or you got 1,000 people in the room, you go hard. You know what I mean? Tell them, man, SLM Awards, man. Let's talk about that.
Oh, man. Mr. Don Tino, appreciate you, my guy. Hey, thank you. I'm blessed to even have that opportunity to grace the stage in your birthday event. I thank you for thinking that my music was something for me to be on stage for your event. And hey man, we had a good time.
That shit was live.
I did exactly what I want to do. My music and my goal is just to put a smile on people's faces and to see some of those reactions and people coming up to me after I get off stage and yelling my name, hey, Tee Phenomenon, can I get a picture with you? And seeing a grin from ear to ear, like that lets me know that I accomplished what I came to do. So yeah, we had a good time, man.
And for the people that's not sure who T is speaking on, man, I'm gonna come throw up his picture real quick. Man, big shout outs, man. Support local music, man. They do so much for the community, for the music industry, you know what I mean? So T will be performing December 13th at Scout Bar for the Support Local Music Award show. You know what I mean? So congratulations on that.
Appreciate that, man.
Same with Dusty Hayes, you know what I mean? That I told T last year. T was like, Jay, how do I get on this? You know what I mean? And like I told him, man, just gotta put in that work. You know what I mean? Like you gotta put in that work. Like there's no other way around it. Put in that work, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get you on. You know what I mean? And that was my goal, one of my goals for T this year. For y'all that don't know, I also manage T. You know what I mean? So that was one of my goals for T this year was to get him you know what I mean, on the card for the award show this year, and it happened, you know what I mean, along with Dusty Hayes, you know what I mean? So keep doing what you're doing, man. Yo, let's get to the comments real quick, because we got quite a few people in here, man. We got the bajillionaires tuning in. Man, he said the man, the myth, the legend, T.
Hey.
And they said, dope ass shirt, Jay Reckless. You know, I got my bajillionaire shirt on, you know what I mean? Big shout out to the bajillionaires, man. We talking about the Afro Man tour when we met the bajillionaires on tour, man. And they became family, you know what I mean?
For real.
We did the first annual. It was the 20th annual, but the first time they did it in Texas, it was the Texas Hemp Stock. You know what I mean? Big shout outs to JBB, the Mad Dabber. You know what I mean? It was in Central Texas. It was a festival all weekend. I didn't camp out, you know what I mean? But basically what I'm getting at, you know, big shouts to Jeremiah of the Bajillionaires. We stayed at his house all weekend and stuff, you know what I mean, after we did our thing in the field. But more good people, man. More good people we met in the industry, man. For real, for real.
It's been like family ever since. For real. We talk on a daily basis.
Yeah, he's good ass people, man. Man, let's go back to your childhood. For people that don't know, man, how did you get into music? And is music something you always wanted to do? And if not, what did T want to be as a kid?
Oh man, I had my hands in so many things when I was a child, and my mom just used to tell me to just pick one or do all of them. And I was just, I guess, one of those do all of it type of people. So I had my hands in. I was a good artist. Well, I still am. I haven't drawn nothing in a while, but I was a good artist. Pretty good at football, and I was pretty good at obviously doing rap, but I think the music side comes from my grandparents, which rest in peace. Grandfather used to play the accordion, Zydeco, if y'all don't know what that is, and then my grandmother, she was the organist. She played the organ in the church, and one of my cousins, which recently passed, R.I.P., Don Wiggins, he was a part of a group called Into You and a group called Pure Pleasure. And they had 2 #1 songs that hit the charts, and he did tours all across everywhere. And, you know, that kind of inspired me. But one thing, let me touch on my cousin. He did a night at the Apollo. And man, me and my whole family, we were sitting in the living room, you know, waiting to see him go on stage and whatnot. And I can't remember if it was Don Cornelius or Sinbad that was announcing him at the time. It was one of the two. But anyway, they get him out on stage. He announced his name and everything. And he gets to talking. He said, "Where are you from?" He said, "Houston, Texas." And then the whole crowd just boo. I was like, dang, man. So he went out there and he started singing. And hey, man, he was singing. He was going on. And Sandman came out and switched him off the stage and got him out, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, dang, man. And, you know, me, the whole family, the whole world was watching this. Now, what transpired from this, he didn't give up.
Yeah.
He kept going. And he was in 2 different groups. And in each group that he was in, they had platinum hits. So, you know, like that was one thing that really showed me throughout my life, like, hey man, just because this set of people don't like you over here, don't mean that another set of people might not like you over here. Mm-hmm. So if you fail at something, don't give up. That don't mean that you're bad at what you do, you know. That just mean that you just wasn't that taste for those people. And that's okay. Not everybody has to like what you do, but the people that do like it, they'll be the ones that'll carry you. So big shout out to my cousin that just passed in August, and appreciate you for teaching me that lesson throughout life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm glad you touched on that, man. Because like, especially with you, your music's different. You know what I mean? Your music's not for everybody. You know what I mean? We've seen that at one of the last shows we did. You know what I mean? But with your music, it's like, and I'm sure that's not a good feeling. You know what I mean? But then you turn around and we at Scout Bar and you got people going crazy. You know what I mean? How does that make you feel? Like people are literally dying, laughing, singing your songs, asking for autographs and pictures. How does that make you feel?
just like I explained, man, I seen my cousin go through it. So if I don't get the reactions that I want from the crowd, you know, it's not no biggie. You know, it don't hurt my feelings none. I get up there, I do my thing, and I get off stage, regardless of who nods their head or who may clap or come say something to me after my performance. You know, at the end of the day, just don't give up and don't go hard. You know, always go hard when you're on stage. Don't ever half-ass it just because people stop listening or whatever. Shit, go hard like they listen, like they paying attention to the whole damn thing, because you never know. Somebody might be in the crowd that's really watching you work, and they don't want to see somebody up there that gives up. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of stops throughout the half of a performance just because see the crowd ain't reacting. Well, they don't want to see that. They want to see you continue. Mm-hmm. So, you know, things like that teaches me a lot, and it don't hurt my feelings. It makes me stronger, actually. That's kind of like me doing 100 push-ups. Whenever I see that crowd not react to me, that's 100 push-ups right there. And it makes me feel like, all right, now I need to find out what I can do to get a crowd like that into my perspective, or like to check me out, to see what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, one thing, just try to see how you can cater to everybody, you know. Some people are like some certain things, and some other people like a different thing. Just kind of find out how to cater to both. Yeah.
Yeah. Talking about push-ups, man. There's a video that went viral of you knocking somebody out. Well, man, I wouldn't mess with T, yeah.
See, one thing about me, I'm very passionate, man, and I care about things that I do, or people that are in my peripheral or in my circle or whatever, you know. And I'm not a fighter, but I'm built like one. So of course, sometimes you get tests, and don't mean you always have to react. But if I was to see somebody put harm on you or Miss LaVanya or anybody, my mom or anybody that I care, then I'm going to intervene and try to do what I can to prevent that. Now, I don't always have to try to choose violence or whatever to stop it or whatever, but sometimes that's just what it takes. And people don't, it's kind of scary nowadays when you deal with things like that, because, man, people don't know how to take an L and move on with their life, you know? It's like an L nowadays is like embarrassment of the life, and they just can't roll with it. They got to go get the gun and come back. So sometimes it's like, hey, man, I don't even want no issues. But other times, like, you got to do what you got to do, you know? And that was one of those situations. He put his hands on one of my boss that was working there at the time, and I wasn't going to allow that. So
respect.
Play stupid games and win stupid prizes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the bully type. I'm not the big badass, you know, but I care about the people that I'm around. So if you do anything to harm people that I'm around with, then, you know, you might have to answer to me or hire people, you know what I'm saying? So,
yes, sir. It's saying that on a lighter note, T likes tacos.
Yes, sir.
T likes tacos so much and found a place called Tita's Tacos that he made a song about it. So we're going to play this song real quick. And then we're going to talk about this song and how it came about. And I'm going to say this. I've been there. I've tried it. Fucking amazing.
Hey, so you see why I made it.
Tito taco before it go me Paco. Any give me cuts for the bows on the low low. Pick up Tito taco before it go me Paco. Any give me cuts for the bows on the low low. Hola, como someone stop. Poppy, are you the person in control of the tree? Cause me and my peeps need a lot of weed to take care of our achy joints and knees. Cause we don't fuck with the pharmacies, we rather fuck with the pharmacies. And the photosynthesis, they grow the weed. So could you please tell me what my total will be? And load me up in that green machine. Which suddenly he looked at me and said, what delicious smell just hit me. I said, a recipe from my family, and I'll cut you a deal if you could do it for me. And now I pickle Tito's taco before I go me Paco. And he give me cuts for the bows on the low low. I pickle Tito's taco before I go me Paco. And he give me cuts for the bows on the low low. Now I'm getting pulled over and I don't know what I did, but I'm glad I already dropped off all them kids. And the cop walking to the car with a slow limp got me thinking that he used to be some kind of pimp. When I rolled down the window, he said, how's your day? I said, good until you put me over in the same day. He said, sir, the last time my dog barked so hard, I was very pleased at what I put from that car. Now here I am, sweating balls, racking my mind and wondering what else I ever got in my ride. This is Chico, he's a special kind of dog, and he goes crazy for Tito's barbecue meat, which you seem to have sitting right here on your seat. I pickle Tito's taco before I go me Paco. And he give me cuts for the bows on the low low. I pickle Tito's taco before I go me Paco. And he give me cuts for the bows on the low low.
The moral of the story is Tito's tacos can heal souls. If you haven't had Tito's tacos, you might want to go get your hands on some. You can be in a bad relationship and bring Tito's taco to the house, and your old lady will call her Sanchos and tell him it is over with just because you brought Tito's taco to save the day. And it would. Tito's tacos, best tacos ever.
I pickle Tito's taco before I go me Paco. And he give me cuts for the bows on the low low. I pickle Tito's taco before I go me Paco. And he give me cuts for the bows on the low low.
Man, let's talk about it, man. Cheese tacos, bro. I'm gonna say this. I'm flour tortilla, team flour tortilla all day, every day. I'm not a fan of corn tortillas at all. Until I went to Cheetah's Tacos. Like, you walk in, this place is unique. You walk in, right? And it's a long ass line. The place is always packed. And you ring a bell and you throw up your fingers. You know what I mean? How many tacos you want? You just throw them up. You know what I mean? And he was,
Not how many tacos. The bell is for the corn.
there you go. There you go.
If you want corn, you hit the little bell. And then they ask you, it's like gang signs and shit. Just throw the fingers up, how many you want, and they go ahead and fix it to you. So by the time you get up in line, they have the corn tortillas already ready because it's fresh. They don't give you some shit that they unpackage and all. It's some shit that they made right there. So anyway, my bad, go ahead.
Nah, you good. You good. You good. Yo, corn tortillas, bro, the best. The best. Now, in saying that, that's the only place I will eat corn tortillas at. You know what I mean? Like, if I had to order some corn tortillas. But go ahead, man. Explain it, man. Because the owner, he's a real cool dude, too. You know what I mean? So how did that come about in the relationship y'all have?
Oh, man. I've been knowing him for some years. And shout out to Mr. Titas and them and the crew and his sons, which are now trying to take over for him, which they are doing a fabulous job because they had such a great teacher throughout the years. And man, I've been knowing him since before that building got that big. That building wasn't always that big. It was a little bitty tiny thing, man. And we all used to get off from work and be about like 5 a.m. and like, man, let's go get some tacos. Like, man, it's a little thing around the corner. And we show up, a big group of us, and we go in there and get our tacos, man, and hang out for a little while. And
It's so good.
He come out and he tell us, like, man, I'm so glad y'all come in here all the time and whatever. And it's like, man, I'm going to expand this place. It's going to get bigger or whatever. And he always said that, and I'd be damned if it didn't happen.
Yeah. Yo, you know what? This comment, man, I'm going to touch on this comment from Jennifer. She says the best part is it is still on your honor system. You get your tacos and you pay when you leave.
Fact. Yo,
Big facts, and I love it about that place. That is so true. You know what I mean? Because I was surprised. We got our tacos, I'm ready to pay, and they were like, no, you pay after. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, yo, it's that family vibe.
And you know, like you and they trust you. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like you said, this is one of the things that I love about it too. It still kind of shows people how to have a little bit of camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell, just tell me what you had. I'll tally it up and we'll do it like that. You know? And hey man, best place.
And tell everybody where it's at.
It is located off of, I believe that's Wilson Road in Humble, Texas, and it's a little blue taco shack looking place. And when you're driving down the road, if you can't find it, just look for the place with a full parking lot. That's it.
For real. For real. Yo, we got the queen of A1 Music Empire in the house, Monica. Hey. What's going on? But yeah, that place is super good, man. So yeah,
it's tacos. Best tacos ever, for real.
Off of Wilson Road.
Yeah. And I was serious. If you're having issues at your house, you bring some of them tacos home. They'll fix that up real quick, for real.
Yeah. Say, great lyrics, great food for thought. T, you're phenomenal.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Man, you got you haven't done a feature yet. You have not done a feature with any artist.
I have not.
Is it safe to announce it yet?
Yes, it is.
All right, so man, let's talk about this feature you got coming up with DHP himself, Mr. Motherfucking Dusty Hayes.
Man, hey. Now, there's been some bumps in the road on my side, which Dusty, I apologize, because, man, I've been going through some things and I ain't just get directly in the studio on it. But the song is called Keep It Funky. So with a name like that, you already know like how we finna come with it. It's just gonna be some stuff that's thrown together like a good ass gumbo, you know. And who can resist a good gumbo?
Man, that's gonna be dope. I haven't heard none of this guy, so I'm still waiting. I'm excited, man. That's gonna be dope.
And yes, this is my first feature, first time I've been on that album with somebody. So I appreciate you, Dusty, for even allowing me to be on this track with you, because this is your track. So thank you, fam.
Yeah, because I get a lot of calls of people want to features with T. You know what I mean? T's real picky. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm not really picky. I don't know. It just got to align right. Like, I can't be talking about funny stuff and you over here talking about shooting motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I mean, I guess we could do a yin and yang song or whatever, but you know, like I'm not really too much for the violence and all that good stuff. So it got to make sense.
Yeah, and Dusty, man, he's super dope person, man, dope artist, very, very diverse. You know what I mean? That he on right now watching. He said it's an honor, man, truly. You know what I mean? So y'all catch Dusty and T this Friday, man. It's going down. Iron Horse Rock Bar Music Lounge. Hey, Lil Drew, 5'2".
Drew 7'2". Appreciate you, fam. Thank you, man. Hey, he always put me on all his birthday events. And man, and that's an honor, man, because Drew is a legend in town. You know, I don't know if anybody know or not, but Drew is a legend, man. And hey, thank you for always putting me on, fam. For real.
Real shit, man. It's his G-Day celebration, man. It's going down. Iron Horse Rock Bar Music Lounge this Friday. You don't want to miss it, man. Tee Phenomenon, Dusty Hayes, Lil Drew 5'2", and a bunch of other people. And I want to thank Drew for reaching out to me, you know what I mean, to help put this together, man. Definitely an honor. Definitely an honor. I'm downloading the song right now, man. I don't know. We gonna run. Don't be a bitch about it. Not right now, but in a minute. We can't leave here without running. Don't be a bitch about it.
Facts.
Man, let's talk about your supporters. You know what I mean? You went on this tour with Afro Man. You know, the sponsorships that we got, you know what I mean? From Otto's Root Beer to Real Talk 100 Radio. Who else is more? Man, but it was. I feel bad because there was so many people involved. Let me take this down. There was so many people involved. So let's talk about that with sponsorships that you've gotten for people that believed in you and just your fans, man. What is something you want to say to them?
I just want to say thank y'all for even putting the time and the effort. You know, me being on this Afro Man trip, you know, wouldn't have happened without people that thrown down at Shamrock's Pub, for example.
Smash Wagon.
Smash Wagon.
Big shout out to Benny. He just tuned in from Smash Wagon.
Appreciate y'all for like just even pitching in and helping out for the idea, you know, just something that I'm tapped into. And thank y'all for believing in me and thinking that I can go all the way, which I have, and I'm pretty much done. And I'm trying to go a little bit further for y'all. So just stay tuned. Also got some new music dropping on the 20th as well. It's a song, Out My Mind. And this song right here is kind of like a lo-fi song. And I just wanted to make something about the day and time that we in and the things that we're going through. Just something to mellow you out and things that make you go, like Arsenio Hall used to say, you know, just makes you think about life and what's going on in it, you know. So that'll be dropping on the 20th, and y'all tap in on that whenever it drops. And I would appreciate y'all did that for me.
Yeah, big facts, man. Yo, big shout out to my guy Benny tuning in, man. Big shout out to Smash Wagon, man. For real. Y'all go check him out. New location.
BMT.
There we go, right there. Let me get this off because I don't know the new location. There we go. We got the new location. Everything popping up. Yo, Smash Wagon voted best burgers in Southeast Texas, man. Y'all definitely go check them out at their new location now with indoor seating. Struggle Brewery, 2140 Calder Avenue, Beaumont, Texas. That is 2140 Calder Avenue, Beaumont, Texas, man. Go get your food. I'm actually going to be up there in a few days to get my fix, to get my weekly fix. Hour and a half drive is definitely worth it, man. Wherever y'all at, definitely go get some Smash Wagon, man.
The new location live too.
Facts. Man, was it Struggle Street Brewery Company? Yeah, it's dope. It's super dope. We're gonna be doing a show there. They got outdoor seating too. I mean, so we're gonna be doing a show there soon, real soon. Talking about doing shows out of town, man. You just did a show in Shreveport. Big shout out to my guy, Baby Savage, man. Gods of Grind. You know what I mean? You got some shit coming up, man. You got some shit coming up with K Reno, Baby Savage, Lil David.
And happy belated birthday, Mr. K Reno.
Happy birthday to the Wizard, my guy. Yesterday was his birthday. You know what I mean? You got that show. Big shout out to my guy, Baby Savage, man. I'm partnered with him, Gods of Grind. We got a show coming up in San Marcos. Few Katie Kickoff. We got a bunch of things coming up, man. But before we get out of here, man. All right. It's time to sell yourself, T.
Yes, sir.
Not sell yourself, but you know what I mean, right? Y'all know what I mean. Like, we don't need no
not about to put no dress on.
Yeah, we're not selling tea like that. You know what I mean? Here's yourself the chance to sell your music, man. We all got $20 left to our name. You see us in the grocery store, in the parking lot of the grocery store with our badass, snotty-nosed kids. Why should we buy your music instead of going to get groceries?
Oh, man. That's a tough one right there. And hell, if anything, I'd be trying to sell my music to you and give you $20 on top of that so you could get more groceries for your bad little kids that's running around doing everything that they shouldn't be doing. But, you know, maybe they're not paying attention because you trying to think of ways to come up with money for yourself and your family, so you're not really paying attention to what's distracting you. But anyway, on top of that, I would obviously walk up to her or him and tell them that they need a good laugh in their life. So that would be the perfect pitch for them. It's like, hey, look, I see these kids getting on your nerves and shit, and I know you might go in the bathroom and take a toke later on when they go to sleep or whatnot. So while you taking that toke in the bathroom later on while they little badasses are sleeping, push play on this and try not to laugh too loud and wake their badasses up, because then you're gonna have to deal with them again. So, you know, that's what I would tell them. And it's all about the pitch. How you pitch your shit, you can get people right away. And, you know, like I've been getting pretty good at my little comedic steps, as y'all can see, and which I'm gonna try to stand up pretty soon. So y'all stay tuned on that, because I think I got a little nick for it that I can pick up on. Jay is always laughing at me, and he's very scared whenever I get to talking in front of an open mic, because he never knows what the hell I'm gonna say. So
yo, big shout outs to everybody, man. Y'all check it out. One of T's hit song, man. We all love it. Don't be a bitch about it.
Hey. I was riding around in my damn car, beating, knocking pictures off the goddamn walls. When out of nowhere, hit a loss, and just didn't like what the fuck he saw. He pulled me over pretty damn pissed, saying, boy, do you know what the fuck you did? Since I had priors, he put me in cuffs, threw me in his car, then proceeded to take my stuff. Why you wanna seize my weed? Don't be a bitch about it. Why you say this card is so illegal? Don't be a bitch about it. Why you calling more police? Don't be a bitch about it. This highest gas will make my ass stay home. So don't be a bitch about it. It's 3 a.m. and I'm on the phone, and she talking about how she don't have panties on. I said, say less, I'm on my way, but before I leave, I'ma roll a sweet to blaze. Hopped in my car to make that drive. Next thing you know, all I see is flashing lights. I threw the sweet and air out the car, just to find out they was on some other car. Why you wanna seize my weed? Don't be a bitch about it. Why you say this card is so illegal? Don't be a bitch about it. Why you calling more police? Don't be a bitch about it. This highest gas will make my ass stay home. So don't be a bitch about it.
Man, hold up.
Don't be a bitch about it.
That was Tee Phenomenon. Don't be a bitch about it. Man, we are out here. Anything you want to say to the people before we go?
Hey man, I appreciate everybody for tapping in and always keeping up with my music and for the support, and love all of y'all. Thank y'all, and don't give up on your dreams. And I want everybody to remember, a smile a day keeps the devil away.
Big facts. Man, you can catch Tee Phenomenon, like I said, this Friday, Ironhorse Rock Bar Music Lounge for Lil Drew 5-2 C-Day Celebration. G-Day Celebration, C-Day Celebration. Also, man, you can catch us this Saturday. Tee Phenomenon, myself, Central the Poet, Siki. Big shout out to Siki, man, dope ass artist. And my guy DJ Sam I Am. We will be at Strand and Wine Tasting at the Greenhouse in Houston. Man, give me $10 entry. And then straight after that, that's from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then after that, we have the Canelo and Crawford fight. Same location. Big shout out to my guy, Short. Man, we truly appreciate y'all. This your boy, Reckless Talk, with the Reckless Talk Podcast, Reckless Talk Sports Podcast, Reckless Talk Management Promotions, A1 Music Empire, Houston City Beat. We are the storytellers of Houston. Man, we have been live on YouTube Music, and Facebook. Man, truly appreciate y'all. Big shout outs to our sponsors. Otto's Root Beer, the best root beer on earth. Old school family recipe from the 1950s. Always support local. Then, of course, we got J-Rec Distribution and LLC, Iron Horse Rock Bar Music Lounge, and the greatest burgers on earth, Smash Wagon. Like I said, I'm literally pulling up there the next day or two. Man, check out that new location. Indoor, outdoor seating. It's amazing. Great food. Get some beers at the while you at it. 2140 Coda Avenue, Beaumont, Texas. Man, we out of here. H-Town, stand up.
What's up, world? This is your girl, Sensual the Poet, and I'm here with Jay Reckless of Reckless Talk Management and Promotions, as well as the Reckless Talk Podcast. When you in Houston, this is the place you need to be. Houston, stand up.